Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Kids Python Challenge. Okay, let's continue the happiness check. Okay, let's see. Last time we kind of locally defined a happy number as follows. Starting with any number n, replace it by the sum of the squares of its digits. So if it's two-digit number, two squares are computed and then they are added together. And that sum will be the next number. Repeat this process, and if it eventually equals to 1, the initial number n is a happy number. For example, 7 is happy because the process goes down to 1 eventually. Otherwise, the initial n is unhappy. Otherwise, meaning that there becomes a loop. There occurs a loop without 1 in it. If there's a loop, you cannot go out of it forever. So it is determined to be unhappy. How we can calculate the next number and complete the process. So let's go back to the code and check. So this is what we learned last time. Okay. For example, in case of 7, so we define scene list as empty, and well, starting some number. Actually, we know that we can get out for sure. So it should be while instead of for, but later we'll fix that. So if n1 is 1, that is okay. n0 is happy. Otherwise, put n1 into scene list and then change it to string, change it to every digit to integer and square it. And then take the sum of all the squares. That will be the n2. And then we'll have n2. And then if n2 is in scene, then we know that n0 is unhappy. And then otherwise n2 is assigned to n1 and repeat the process. And thus, this is how we can find 17 is unhappy. How about then let's copy this and paste here to check whether, for example, how about 7? Okay, this is the process for 7, starting from 7, 49, and then square of 4 plus square of 9, that is 16 plus 81, that is 97, okay? Then 81 plus 49 squared and 9 squared plus 7 squared, added 130, okay? Then 131 plus 9 plus 0 is 10, okay? And 10, okay, 1 plus 0 equal 1, happy, okay? So every time we check whether this number n2 is in the list here, okay? So I hope you understand the process. Okay, so let's go on to today's lesson. Yeah, right. Actually, we forgot to do the homework, but here we're doing it. Okay, so this is the definition of happy number. Define a function to return whether a given number is happy or not. Okay, think about it. Stop the video and implement yourself. Okay, were you able to do that? So let's check that. So maybe we can copy this again. And for example, let's call it, okay, let's copy here. And let's call it define is happy. N. So for n, it returns true or false. Okay, so here maybe we can have once. And what is necessary? So this should be n. Okay, and then maybe this is okay. So then, okay, as I said, that could be pretty long. So instead of making it with for loop, we make it while loop. Okay, so that even if that's a long loop, we can compute. And instead, we can break and return at the end true or false. Okay, let's do this way. So if it goes to 1, maybe we can return true. Okay, if is unhappy, return false. Okay, and we don't need it anymore because we can return different things. Okay, so this is good enough. Okay, let's define it. And let's check whether it returns the same thing for 7 and 17. So is happy 7. Okay, good. It prints all the intermediate results and returns true at the end. How about 17? Okay, lastly, it returns false. It's unhappy because, as I said, 89 is already here. And 89 will give this loop again. And without, there's no possibility of going to 1. So actually, now we have true or false. We don't need print. So we'll comment this out. And then what's next? Find out which numbers are happy among 1 to 10 in the range of 1 to 10. So in that case, for n in range, by the way, it can anything. Okay, up to 11. So let's do this way, simply. Okay, let's see. What is the best way? Maybe easiest way is if is happy m is true, print just m happy is happy. Okay, and then else just copy this and put m is unhappy. This is very simple. Okay, let's try this. Okay, good. Because we didn't do the redefinition of the function after commenting this out, we have all the prints. But let's check. 0. We should start from 1. Okay. Okay. 1 is happy because yeah, it's all. 2, starting from 2. Yeah, unhappy because we have 4 here. Okay. About 3. 3 is unhappy too because 37, we have 37 here. Okay. 4 is unhappy too because we have 4 here. 5 is also unhappy if 89. 6. 6 is a long loop, but still we have 89 again. So it's 89 is a pretty hard one. We see this. 6 isn't happy. 7 is, we know it's happy. 8 is, again, again it has 89. 9, unhappy because 37 here. And 10 is happy. Like this. So, okay. So now we can comment this out and redefine the function. Thus, we have only the results. Good. 1 is happy. Okay, what's next? How many happy numbers are there below 100? Below or equal to 100. Maybe we can copy this and maybe we start up to 101. So maybe we know how to use list. So let's define happy list. It initializes 0. And if happy 1, maybe we can put it into happy list, append m. Good. So lastly, print length of happy list, and also print everything. We don't know. We know it's not so long. So, okay, let's see. Okay, up to 100, only there are 20, only 20 happy numbers, 1, 7, 10, 13, 19. If you want to check one by one, of course, you can do that. So 100 is happy. Okay, good. So this is how it's okay. Maybe, for example, if you want to find out, you can check with using the is happy with prints here. Okay, I don't go that deep this time. You can try if you want. How about up to 100? This is wrong. How about up to 1000? What is the happiness rate? Okay. This is the same. Okay, happiness rate up to 100. So happiness rate is 20% because 20 out of 100. Okay. How about, okay, let's check it up to 1000 and then leave 10,000 case to you. Okay, in this case, maybe we can copy this and say upper limit, change upper limit to 1000. Before that, let's take it 100 and then change this to upper limit plus 1. And then calculate the number, and happy rate will be like this. Len happy L divided by ulim multiplied by 100. So let's use F string here. So up to 100 should be in curly bracket. Are happy. B. Happiness ratio. Okay, happiness rate is like this. So len divided by that. Actually, column dot to F will give a good result. Okay, let's see. So up to 100. I forgot to have this in bracket. Curly bracket. Okay. So up to 120 are happy. Happiness rate is 20%. Okay, maybe happiness rate is percent. Okay. Good. So, good. So maybe you can reuse this code to see what happens to larger numbers. Okay, that's all for today. I hope you can understand and try yourself why this function is good enough. Okay, be sure to come back. That's all for today. See you next time. Bye-bye.